Get us started. Best 3 out of 5 for a title. Let's play pickleball. Oh my, just swagalicious on the first rally from H. Yeah.
0-0-1. Second serve. 0-0-2. Side out.
Tina really excited to play with Andre. He is a veteran. He does play steady. He does play smart. But one of the biggest facets of his game is he really likes to get to the kitchen to create some offense. And both of them are super focused on that.
Jumped in and H said, "Get it out of here." So stalemate to start here as both teams trying to find those patterns that will work for their squad. I mean, he's just everywhere.
Yeah, he is, and we saw such a good mid-match adjustment from Andre, becoming more aggressive in the middle with him and Tina.
Looking for it again and takes it. And he talked about that with us afterwards, saying he just had to get a better feel and a read on Anna Bright in that semifinal you were referencing. Bottom of the third here, still scoreless.
0-0-2.
Oh, short hop lob, but Onisha is all over that. So that traditional overhead posture, and that's another thing you get from a fa-la-la-la lob, is you get a mistake on the footwork.
Dave, we may be in for a 100-minute four-gamer. I mean, the points are being constructed, they're being steady. It's stark contrast to some of the women's dubs we saw early in the morning.
Wow, Andre fills the middle and to his side, and I don't think he had to move a step. That pterodactyl wingspan. Just demolished. There's the challenge of unwinding the stack if you don't hit the return where you wanted. See, we're 7 minutes in and it's one apiece. And another feat of strength there for Big H, and happy Festivus Eve for those of you that celebrate.
2-1-2.
Georgia's hands today have just have been a little uncharacteristically, I don't want to say inconsistent. Of those shoulder high balls, usually she's the best at pulling those down with some heat.
Get from Tina. Another one off the tape. Andre has a better feel for this now, just like he did in the semis, and they've been able to stack a few here.
2-2-1.
And that's sometimes the X factor with Hayden's game. He can bring so much aggression, but the overheads, the drop volleys, those kind of earnies, sometimes it gets peppered in a little too much. And what is going to be probably a game of unforced errors more than winners.
Nice from Georgia. A lot of us freak out when the ball goes off the tape. She was very under control there. You can see packed all around this beautiful center court we have here at Daytona. Nicely done there. So Pisnik and Daescu do jump in front by 1.
2-3-1. Second serve.
They both eagerly went for it and kind of stuttered themselves, so a little bit fortunate.
2-3-2.
Andre gets to that one too and throws up a perfect lob. He's there again. Look at this guy defend. Tina's there. This is nuts. But they're not there. What an effort from the big man. Had one chance to reset it and just couldn't quite make it bounce after just terrific scrambly defense. Volley. Look at that backhand overhead from Patriquin. That's nice.
At a right S.
Yes. And that is the highest of compliments you just paid him right there. Wow. So he roped one of those down the line before and now knows Andre knows what he knows and said, I'm going back behind you, big fella. That was perfectly executed.
5-3-2.
And Big H is on an H for a heater right now. He is playing fantastic, and they've got them doubled up here. And timeout called by Pisnik and Daescu just fine here, and we are all happy about that bit of news.
And there we see kind of a hybrid drive drop. The drop is not dead, folks, as much as you hear about that on some tutorials and instructions. You can create a lot of pressure from hitting a rolling ball.
Ooh, Georgia looks back at, is that baseline still back there? Yeah. All 22 feet of it back there. Able to punch back a couple of backhand volleys. And Andre now. So the fellas staring each other down here. I love it. Oh my. What in the world? Tina throws her body one way and flicks the paddle and the ball back the other way against the grain, and Hayden's like, what? That will only work one time.
5-7-1.
And now H wants a timeout. So just like that, Pisnik and Daescu.
As a pro pickleball player, aches and pains can really affect my game. That's why I use Lycart, a once-a-day patch that provides relief from acute pain due to minor strains and sprains.
Lycart diclofenac topical system 1.3% is a prescription NSAID medication indicated for the topical treatment of acute pain due to minor strains, sprains, and contusions. Lycart may cause risk of serious cardiovascular events, including heart attack and stroke, which can be fatal, and gastrointestinal events. Do not use if you've recently had coronary artery bypass surgery, gastrointestinal bleeding, an asthma attack, hives, or are allergic to aspirin or any other NSAIDs. Do not use Lycart on broken skin. Most serious side effects include, but are not limited to, heart problems, liver problems, kidney problems, skin reactions, nausea, and dizziness. Stop Lycart and get emergency medical help right away if you experience shortness of breath or trouble breathing, chest pain, weakness in one part or side of your body, slurred speech, or swelling of the face or throat. Before taking Lycart, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions, including if you have liver or kidney problems, have high blood pressure, have asthma, are pregnant, or plan to become pregnant.
Talk to your doctor about Lycart today. For more information, including valuable patient savings programs, visit Lycart.com.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
They're up one. They just called timeout. Their big lead is slipped away, but let's see if the timeout helps. Just wide, and Tina Pisnik is able to defend again with the backhand as Patriquin is bringing it at her, and they have tied this thing up at 7. And we have Onisha Smith is talking to someone in the crowd here. Okay. Georgia says, get that out of here, big fella. Great counter for Johnson. Good pressure. So the lead is gone, but they don't trail. Tied at 7 here again. Best of 5 for a mixed doubles title. Great lead there. Second try to get to 8. Good look at the structure again. Covered but not enclosed here, but a much prettier day than yesterday from a temperature standpoint. What a rally. We're still going. Longest rally of the match. That's in. What a get from Georgia. We are still going again. And then H strikes a forehand winner from the baseline. We love mixed doubles here in Daytona. What a shot. My goodness, this youngster just comes up with the extraordinary at key times, and they get to that 8th point in dramatic fashion. And then an uncharacteristic pop-up there, Ryan, from Andre, and now it's 9-7. The Pisnik in the corner, but they did. And she had to make a running volley. And now it is Patriquin that makes a mistake unwinding the stack. And, man, game 1 is there for the taking on each side of the net.
Really nice volley from Georgia, keeping the guy honest in front of her. But man, Andre's backhand volleys and stabs, just to get up there in the first place. Thing of beauty.
Wow, half-hearted overhead there from H.
I don't know what happened. I mean, it was such a fast exchange that I don't know how it was dug back out.
I mean, look at that behind him from Daescu. So can the youngsters get to 11?
I was going to politely challenge you that it wouldn't happen again, because I think there's, like, if you play 3D chess, 2D chess would say, hey, I'm not going to hit the same spot again. But Hayden's also thinking, you're not going back there. And so sometimes it can work out in your favor.
Sure did. Just wide from Andre on a routine shot, and we are at game point for Patriquin and Johnson. Oh my. What a look at game point there for H, but can't make it.
8-1.
This is a much more dialed H in this game than we've ever seen in some of his men's matches this weekend, Dave.
For sure. Forehand until the last one, and Georgia delivers. Game point 2. And that's the way to go. Take it. So Hayden Patriquin and Georgia Johnson win game 1, 11-8. It was a battle, but they got there. The question is, can they keep it going? We'll find out game 2 on the other side.
You may even have the advantage there.
Oh, and Tina tries to go back to that inside-out shot, and longer points again. We had a 57-shot rally in game number 1. Oh, and Andre gives H something that he usually does, which is once a match you'll see him just fire for the chest. Did that to Andre yesterday. Men's doubles.
I'd actually like to see more guys go for that all-out bag just to set the precedent that wind-up may lead to something, and then hitting a pressure dink, you know, making them uncomfortable with the ball to their left or right foot as they kind of expect something coming up towards the chest.
I've seen Andre make that a bunch of times. He can't believe it. He loves to drive and crash on his own. That's exactly it. Forehand drive, backhand crash. Tina pulls the trigger, but too deep, and first 2 points of game number 2 go to Patriquin and Johnson. Wide off the tape. Tina nodding her head yes, unfortunately for them. Off the tape, gives and takes away. You know, at the holidays, everyone should get gifts.
3-0-2.
Oh, Georgia. H, get out of the way. I got the middle.
Really athletic play here from Georgia. We wish we'd seen this in the last 2 games of the women's match. She's so capable of it.
And a beautiful, violent ATP. Yeah, sometimes you just get stuck in a match, and they couldn't get unstuck in the women's doubles, but Georgia is bringing the full set of skills that she's got to this one, and they are up a game and up fights that are represented here on the Carvana PPA Tour. Well, right now she would like a stop and a few points. gets the first part of that.
You're 5-1.
Just absolutely terrific patience there, and ultimately Georgia.
You're 5-2.
Tina is there, but Andre's not there, so that was a very lovely drop shot there. So, okay, slight improvement.
Slight improvement, but it's been tough for Andre and Tina right now to create offense. Georgia's been really steady in the cross-court pattern, and Tina's not been able to go paddle tip down and even just to set up a potential pressure dink or speed up.
Might be the first unforced error in this battle, and that's bad news because they are down. So it hasn't been errors from Tina at the line. Can they do anything here with the ball back?
You're 6-1.
Just a filthy spin out wide.
I mean, if you've never dinked with some of the top pros, it's just hard to understand how many balls they're making under such pressure.
Very close to the sideline there. Tina plays it. Nice combination there from Andre. Yeah, I drilled with Andre earlier this week on this very court, and the spin, the pace, and for that cat, the reach, I can't make the ball bounce.
Yeah, for sure. He plays long, and it's tough. I don't know, it's just really tough. You never really get a neutral ball to even do anything with, even if you're confident in your ability to speed up.
Okay, nice job by Andre jumping in and helping.
And we've talked about it all weekend long, but Georgia's floor and stability have risen so high. Yet, last year she would not have only given you one unforced in that cross-court pattern. Now, I wouldn't teach you at home to hit her forehand like that, but she's so skilled.
Yeah,
I've been doing it for so long. It really does work for her.
That's why I love pickleball. There's no right way to play, but there's a right way for you to play. I mean, what if you're a lacrosse guy? I mean, what do you do?
Shout out Richard Levernace and I.
Nice job, Tina. Helps to have high level racket skills to be able to take a ball on your other shoulder and put it down with that much ferocity. That's nice. Just easily puts that away. Well done there.
Wow. Good take from Tina there.
And then what a choice, yeah. Georgia.
I'd like to see a little bit of pressure on if they return to Tina's. Her drops have been bouncing. I'd like to see Andre advance and try to give Hayden and Georgia a little bit to think about.
Yeah, they are just under siege. Onisha Smith, and I love with the players, if Onisha calls it, they just can't even believe. And
she is the source of truth.
Yes. Yep. He's not going to challenge. Like, they believe. I'd love to see it again if the truck has it, just to prove how on it Onisha always is. That's the one they need.
Yeah. They need a little of that DTO, defense to offense. I just got a blank stare from Dave.
He's like, I'm ready to learn. Unbelievable from Georgia Johnson right there. Get that out of here, Andre. And the first spot he hit was terrific.
8-2-1.
And who's playing center field, guys? No communication. Tina's obviously expecting the big man to take that with his forehand. He does not. 2 points from a 2-0 lead. Wow, the scramble.
A reset, even though they don't get it.
That was awesome.
9-2-2.
And just too high from Andre, and we are at game point, and to take a commanding 2-0 lead for Patriquin and Johnson. Okay, full send from Andre works again, so a massive hole to dig out of here. Frustration shown there from Pisnik.
2-10-2.
Slams it into the net there on the overhead, but still, that's why you need a cushion sometimes.
Dave, I think this match right now reminds me, it's a very good problem to have, that you're so steady, that you're so good at Tina and Andre. But if other people are so steady as well, but have a little bit more of the offense, that really does make the difference.
Andre on the right siding. Woohoo! And what a pull down the line from Tina. I mean, she plays a very strong left side in women's doubles, so this isn't foreign territory for her. Another chance to close this out. And that is exactly what they do. So Hayden Patriquin and Georgia Johnson are one game away from a mixed doubles championship that would be Big H's first and Georgia's second.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
As a pro pickleball player, aches and pains can really affect my game. That's why I use Lycart, a once-a-day patch that provides relief from acute pain due to minor strains and sprains.
Lycart's diclofenac topical system 1.3% is a prescription NSAID medication indicated for the topical treatment of acute pain due to minor strains, sprains, and contusions. Lycart may cause risk of serious cardiovascular events, including heart attack and stroke, which can be fatal, and gastrointestinal events. Do not use if you've recently had coronary artery bypass surgery, gastrointestinal bleeding, an asthma attack, hives, or are allergic to aspirin or any other NSAIDs. Do not use Lycart on broken skin. Most serious side effects include, but are not limited to, heart problems, liver problems, kidney problems, skin reactions, nausea, and dizziness. Stop Lycart and get emergency medical help right away if you experience shortness of breath or trouble breathing, chest pain, weakness in one part or side of your body, slurred speech, or swelling of the face or throat. Before taking Lycart, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions, including if you have liver or kidney problems, have high blood pressure, have asthma, are pregnant, or plan to become pregnant.
Talk to your doctor about Lycart today. For more information, including valuable patient savings programs, visit Lycart.com.
.002. Point. .102.
Wow, two-handed backhand lob, and you see Ace just say, settle down, because that's hasn't hit that all day.
Terrific start out here, yeah. You called it, Dave. Just have to be consistent in what they were doing. They had cruised to an 11-3 win.
If you believe in omens or not, but they just brought us some delicious food from Ford's Garage, and Zane Ford is up next here on center court. Just saying. And just relentless pressure. Perhaps that combats the fact that Fed actually hung out in the booth for 20 minutes, so it's even. But that's going to be a beauty. That's up next in our pattern here on Championship Sunday. Whoops.
Yeah, come on, youngsters.
I mean,
this is what we've talked about all weekend long. Being smart, being composed means staying in the things that have really worked for you. Again, easier said than done when you're trying to win, trying to compete, trying to stick it to someone.
and then you just let sheer brilliance take over. That was fantastic there as H comes flying in with the one-handed backhand flick. And George is used to seeing that as her brother is the flick wizard. J.W. Johnson, I'm sure, watching this at home. Wow, Andre, can't happen.
He's had some. Thinking's been great. Resets have been great. But some of those loose errors as Hayden and George are advancing in transition.
Oh, there it is. You knew it was coming. There is one purpose and one alone. Wow, Andre is not going to give him eye contact right now. H got tagged earlier. That time, full tattoo. My goodness. Comes right back at him. And gets him again. Double tattoo, back to back, oohs and ahs throughout the crowd. My goodness.
5-3-2.
Both of them too hungry for that, but really good run as Andre and Tina earn the side out.
How about that full send off the two-handed backhand? Dear, dear. Again, he just said two, and he knows, he remembered the one he missed in game one. Doesn't have to be that good. Great read. That's a gimme.
4-5-1.
Are we going to get to the point where hitting an ATP actually hurts you? I think it did there for Andre.
Yeah, I think that's an astute observation.
Great angle there from Hayden Patriquin. So up 2 games and up 1 here in game number 3. The full array of tricks and treats is there from Big H. 5 points from his first ever mixed doubles title. Georgia, we wanted you to take the thirds in the women's match, but not necessarily that one.
6-4-2.
Once again, the ATP is a problem.
Yeah, but that ATP defense was really good from Georgia.
Yes, it was.
Put back without much pace. Just really had Andre and Tina scramble.
Here in the Sunshine State. Dreadful drop shot from Andre.
We've seen it all weekend long, unfortunately. But to your point, Dave, Georgia, silver medal in women's, potentially gold here. I think clearly making the case that she's a top 5 woman overall.
No doubt about it, and right on cue, there she is. And their rampage continues. They are 2 away from a title. that reach and takes over on that rally. Is it too little, too late?
Good aggression there from Andre. I mean, Tina's drops have been on point. They're bouncing, or at least having to be taken far below the net.
Oh, no. Andre thought this point's over. And it finally is on a brilliant move on the earning. He had to earn it 3 times, and the youngsters need to call timeout here. Here we go. Can they possibly force a 4th game when it looked like this was over?
Time 7-9-1.
Wow, they had a pretty good point of reaction there, but again, set up by the Tina drop.
And
I don't mind. They haven't had a settled kitchen pattern that's really working for him, so I do like the risk there from Andre he's taking.
Andre just swats at the net. How dare you?
He's hit 120 backhand dinks. Only 2 unforced so far.
2 points away. Great first volley and second volley there.
Tina and Andre with a little bit of life here in the body language. They believe.
Unbelievable hands in the midcourt take us to match point.
10-7-2.
Big swing from Georgia. Doesn't come up with it. Can Pisnik and Daescu find another run of at least 3 to tie this up? Perfect lob, but H is there. And forces the error, and they're within 2.
I like them being a little crafty here. We've seen it for 3 games. The cross-court dink pattern's not yielding anything between the ladies, and Tina and Andre know that they've got to pull the trigger on some non-traditional stuff.
Andre came all the way over to take the 3rd, and I'm not sure that's necessary.
Yeah, the Tina backhand dink cross has really been good and earned him a few points as he approaches the net and makes Georgia delicately volley.
Second try to get to 9. Wow, Andre got a perfect holiday cookie sitting there, couldn't get it down. Georgia's there, match point number 2. And that will do it. Youth is served at the holidays. Georgia Johnson and Big H in their first ever tournament together take it all the way to a title. Gold medalist here at Daytona, Holly Hill. What a performance. We'll give them some hardware when we come back.
welcome back to Pictona for the Daytona Beach Open. We've got Dave Fleming in the winner's courtside for the trophy presentation. Hayden and Georgia will be joining us for a post-match interview discussing their 3-game win. Again, this was Hayden Patriquin's first gold medal here in mixed on the PPA Tour. This will be Georgia Johnson's second gold. Dave Fleming?
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, your mixed doubles champions, Georgia Johnson and Big H. Give it up. H, I'll start with you. Your first ever mixed doubles title on the Carvana PPA Tour. What did it take to win today?
It's actually my first mixed medal, like, in all, so it feels great to do it with Georgia, Franklin family. It was an awesome day.
And when you're playing, you see some of the highlight reel shots. Can you take us inside that young mind of yours? When to entertain everybody and when to play solid and steady?
Yeah, in mixed, I'm known for the flashiness. I've been trying to, like, mellow out, and I think it helped my game a lot, but I'm always down to entertain the fans.
And we are always down to watch it. So, Georgia, first of all, scary start to your day in the women's doubles. Third rally, you took a paddle to the eye. How are you feeling? Let's start there.
I'm feeling good. Glad to get a gold under my belt and kind of shake that off. So, yeah.
So I want to talk about that. Obviously, a tough loss earlier today. What did you do to be able to come back here and play brilliantly here in mixed doubles with H by your side?
Well, I actually didn't know, but H needed a medal, and I like gold, so.
We all love gold this time of year. And I asked Annalie a similar question. So J-Dub's at home on the couch. First time these two have ever played, and they win a title. We're going to see more of you with this guy over here?
Next year. Let's go.
Next year, let's go. All right. Let's bring JP, the CEO of Pictona, to give you guys the trophy.
Well, a shout out to our great fans that are here today for a great day of pickleball. Thank you, fans. On behalf of Pictona, the city of Holly Hill, and Daytona Beach, congratulations to our mixed doubles winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Hayden Patriquin and Georgia Johnson. Next up, we've got a singles matchup you do not want to miss. Fed Stacksrud and Zane Ford looking for his first ever title right after this.